Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me on this date here. Let's change the colour of that. So it's Sunday 28th of April. Bit 232 going on there. This video again is just another very hopefully basic example just of this organic number matrix that we are definitely in. And I'll prove it again with very simple numbers and how they all link to how our time is constructed. So going straight to the calculator. There are only 10 numbers in existence, isn't there? 10. 10 spheres of the Kabbalah tree. You have 4. You got 3 either side down there. 3 either side down there. You've got Earth there connecting to them all. 10 spheres. 10 numbers. 0 not really being a number because it's nothing. 0 to 9 is 10, isn't it? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 numbers. 0 where it starts from. 0 not being a number, but it represents time and space. Just going round. Constantly going round and round and round. All the time. Space-time. So, let's look at the very basic numbers of 1 to 9. I've got them here. 1 plus 2 plus 3. You can then have 3 plus 4 plus 5. 5 plus 6 plus 7. 7 plus 8 plus 9. See how that's an equal 4? Working in the threes. 3 numbers at a time. Adding the consecutives together. 3 times 4 is the 12. 12 is the number 4 time. 12 hours AM, 12 hours PM. So that's the first lesson. Notice here how they go up in sixes. See that? 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. 18 plus 6 is 24. So we're left with 24 at the end. 24 hours a day. 2 times the 12. What I want to show as well is how if you add all those together, 6 plus 12 is 18, plus 18 is 36, 36 plus 24 is 60. 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours a day. Hope that's quite simple as well. See if I can get that to a bit smaller. There we go. So all we did was add all those together. That one to that one to that one to that one. Came to 60. 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours a day, which was the last answer. What you'll also notice is the last number in the, oops, sorry about that, no, oh dear, sorry. The last number in the sequence is 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 7 is 15, plus 9, 15 plus 9 is also 24. 24 hours in a day. So very simple, wasn't it? Just using the actual physical numbers that exist of 1 through to 9. Then the 0 is used to add decimalisation to all of them and other combinations. But they're the only actual numbers in existence. 1 to 9. And that's really interesting as well, because 1 and 9, 1, 2, 9. 19 itself is the year we're in now, of course, year 19. 19 links into the zeros, because 19 itself is the 8th prime number. 8. Draw an 8 like that, don't you? Spin that on its side, you get the infinity space-time again. 19 being the 8th prime, 8 is that. On its side, the infinity symbol. Time and space constantly going round and round. So that's the numbers 1 through to 9 that we've just showed. 19, 8th prime, 8 being the infinity symbol on its side. 1 through to 9 shown there in threes, 3 lots of 4. Calculations is 12, 3 times 4, 12. We then added the answers all up together, and that came to 60. 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours a day. (19) plus the 8 gets you the 27, which is 9 plus 9 plus 9. So again, it's that 3 goes in threes, and it's the 9, 1 through to 9 numbers. And yes, of course, that is 666 upside down. Satan's the one who's constructed all of this, the prison that we're in. 19 in gematria in a reduced format is 41. Reverse ordinal 130. 41 is the 13th prime. It's the master of time prime number. 13 being the master of time. One above the 12. 13 is what reverse ordinal is when you lose the 0, which we already said was the represents time with the circle, round and round. 19 in Jewish reduced is 37. 37 links to time as well, because that's the 12th prime. 12 hours AM, 12 hours PM. 12 is the number that represents time. That was for 19 in Jewish reduced. 19 in the LCH Kabbalah is 120. That's exactly a 12th of a day. 2 hours, 120 minutes. 12 times 120 is your minutes per day, 1440. (12 times 120 minutes, exactly a 12th of a day. So, talking about the two numbers that represent time, 12, and then the master of it, 13. That's the reverse trigonal. One way for 12, backwards for the 13, 31. 12, 31. 1231 is the 202nd prime number. 202nd? That's that 0 in the middle that I've already said is the Kabbalah spheres, time and space as well. The 2 is the paths that connect those Kabbalah spheres, 22 tarot paths. See how that works for 1231, 202nd prime. 2:02 PM becomes 1402. So you got a Valentine's connection. 2:02 p.m. 1402. And that's 19 in reverse trigonal. 1231. (202nd prime). 202 minutes is 3 hours, so that's 180 minutes. How many minutes are left over? 22. 3 hours, 22 minutes is 202 minutes. 322. Skull and Bones 322. All about the time prison organic matrix that we're in. Numbers. As shown there with the reverse squares as well. So mathematical ciphers. The reverse squares is 2332. So it's the 23 chromosomes mirrored 32 that way. That's the 22 as well, tarot paths of this Kabbalah spheres, 10 of them, add it together, 32. 19 as well, in reverse Bacon, is 156. That's where we get your 911 connection. 156th prime is 911. So I hope that was quite straightforward. Just using the numbers 1 through to 9, adding them up in sequences of 4, lots of 3s for the consecutive numbers. That equaled 60. The last answer is 24 for the hours. 0 isn't the number, but it represents space and time. The Kabbalah spheres. So we used 1 through to 9 for this example. 19, the 8th prime. 8th prime. 8 being a time number, of course, for double 88. And the infinity symbol on its sideways represents infinity, space and time constantly going round and round, crossing over into itself.